Morning children, welcome to our math session. Children, as you know, I am teaching you chapter number 7, measurement. We finished in our previous session part 1. Okay, so today we will be doing part 2. Let us see what topic today we will do in measurement part 2. Today we will be doing weight, that is mass. Okay, in our previous session we learn about length, that is centimeter, and about meter. Today we will be learning about weight, that is mass, that is measuring weight in grams and kilograms. Okay, so let us see. Now you can see on your screen, children, there is a popcorn bowl and a mango. Children, can you see on your screen a bowl of popcorn and mangoes? Now tell me, what is heavier, a bowl of popcorn or mangoes? Which is heavier? Of course, mangoes are heavier, correct? Popcorns are not heavier, that easily you can hold it, but a bowl of mangoes are heavier. Mangoes are definitely heavier. That means mangoes have more weight. Mangoes are heavier. That means mangoes have more weight, and popcorns have less weight. Now when you say one thing is heavier than the other, what are you comparing? You are comparing the weight. Now when I say that the mangoes are heavier than the popcorn, so what I am doing is I am comparing the mangoes and popcorn, and I am comparing the weight of the mangoes and the weight of the popcorn. So what I find that the mangoes are heavier than the popcorn. So we measure weight in kilogram. We measure weight in kilogram. Okay, when we go in the shop, we want to buy something in kilogram, like if we want to buy rice, what we say, give 1 kg or give 500 grams or give 250 grams of rice. Okay, so we measure weight in kilogram. Mangoes also is measured in kilogram. We don't say na, give a 10 centimeter mango or 5 centimeter mango. How we say? We say half kg mango, 1 kg mango. Okay, so we measure weight in kilogram. Kilogram is also written as kg. Kilogram is also written as kg. Correct. Kilogram is also written as kg. That means the short form of kilogram we can write as kg. When you write as 4 kilogram, you don't have to write like 4 and then the spelling of kilogram. No, you can write 4 and then you can write the short form like kg. Okay. Now the kilogram, that is kg, and gram, that is g. It's a standard unit for measuring weight. When we measure anything or we measure in weight, we use the unit kilogram, that is the short form is kg, and we use gram, that is g, for measuring weight. The kilogram, kg, and gram g is a standard unit for measuring weight. Now 1 kg is how many grams? 1000 gram. Correct. 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. Repeat, children, this will be coming in the exam. You have to learn this very thoroughly. 1 kilogram equals to 1000 grams. Because in next class also you will be doing conversion of this. So in the you should know how you have to convert, and how you if you know the method, if you know the formula that 1 kilogram is 1000 gram, then the conversion of kilogram to grams and grams to kilogram will be very easy for you. Okay, so 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams, and 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram, that is 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. A quarter kilogram is equal to 250 gram. A quarter kilogram, that is 1/4. A quarter kilogram is equal to 250 gram. A quarter kilogram is equal to 250 gram, and 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Correct. Half kilogram is equal to 500 gram. Half kilogram is equal to 500 gram. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. 1 quarter kilogram is equal to 250 gram. Half kilogram is equal to 500 gram. And 3/4 kilogram is equal to 750 gram. I repeat children, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. 1/4 kilogram is equal to 250 gram. Half, that is 500 kilogram, is equal to half kilogram is equal to 500 gram, and 3/4 kilogram is equal to 750 gram. Okay children? Now, for which of this you need a bigger bag? Now see the items or see the things or see the objects and tell me for which of this you will need a bigger bag. Now what you can see on your screen is a green peas packet of 1 kg and potatoes. So from this two, for which you will need a bigger bag, for green peas or for potatoes? Yes children, of course, for potatoes. Correct, because green peas is not heavier than potatoes. Potatoes are heavier, so it will need a larger bag. Okay, because potatoes will come in a larger quantity. So, and green peas of 1 kg will come in a small quantity. So for potatoes we will need a larger, and that means a bigger bag. Now stones and cotton. Cotton and stones. Now for this, which bag, for which item you will need a bigger bag? Cotton or stones? Yes children? Of course stones, because cottons are very soft and they are very light in weight, and stones are heavy in weight. So we will need a bigger bag for stones, not for cotton. Now how do we measure weight? Now children, tell me, how do we measure weight? Our weight we measure, if we want to measure our weight, you can see when we go to doctor, the doctor tell us to measure our weight. So how do we measure our weight? By tape measure? No, then we measure our weight on a weighing scale. How we measure our weight? We measure our weight on a weighing scale. See this. This is a weighing machine. On this we stand, and this is an electronic machine. When we stand on that machine, the weight displays on the screen. Our weight displays on our screen. So we measure our weight on a weighing scale. Now we measure our weights in kilograms. Okay? How we measure? Like if we stand on the weighing machine, it shows the weight in kilograms, like 55 kilograms, 40 kilograms, 30 kilograms, whatever your weight is. But it is always we measure our weight in kilogram, not in centimeter, not in meter. Okay, we measure our weight in kilograms. We also write kilograms in kg. Now a teacher told you before also, what we do, we write kilograms in kg. That is the short form of kilogram is kg. So we also write kilograms in kg. If you have written kilograms in kg like 4 kg, 8 kg, 9 kg, so it is not wrong. It is a short form of kilograms. Okay, what is the short form of kilograms? Kg. Okay. Now there are weighing scale like this too. See on your screen, you can see this is a weighing scale. This is the old one. Okay. Nowadays different weighing scales are used. This is the old one, but still some people use this. And the next one is also, see, this is also a weighing scale. From this we can measure our things which we want to measure. Okay. The kilogram is a large unit. The kilogram is a large unit, and we have a smaller unit that is called grams. Okay. So we have kilograms and grams, in which kilogram is a large unit and grams is a smaller unit. When we buy things in small quantities, we weigh them in grams. Okay children, when we buy in small quantity, like if we want 250 grams of rice, we don't want 1 kg, then how we will do? We will weigh them in grams. Okay, when we want in a small quantity like 100 grams, 50 grams, 20 grams, okay, 25 grams or 100 grams, 150 grams. So these are all small quantities. So when we weigh them in grams, but if we want in larger quantity like 1 kg, so that will be weighed in kilograms. When we buy things in large quantity, we weigh them in kilograms. Now in store, grocers use many different weights when they sell vegetables and grains. Now have you seen a grocery stores? Your mama goes to the shop and bring groceries. Okay, so there the vegetables vendor or the grocers, what they do, they use different weights when they sell vegetables and grain. So let us see the weights. Now see, as you can see on your screen, that is a 1 kilo weight, then 2 kilo, then 500 gram, 200 gram, sorry, then 100 gram. So children, can you see when it is written 2 kilo weight, that is in kg. 1 kilo is also in kg, that is in kilogram, but the 500 weights, it is in gram. 200, it is also written in grams. 100 also in grams and 50 also in grams. That means a bigger, larger quantity is measured in kg, that is 1 kg, 2 kg, and smaller quantity, that is 500. If you want, that will be measured in grams. 200, that will be measured in grams. 100 grams and 50 also in grams. So children, have you understood this? Now various kinds of balances. Now children, have you seen the different kinds of balances that is used to measure weight? Let us see this. Now see, the first one, I'll show you. That is this one. This is a spring balance. It is called a spring balance. A heavy weight which cannot be kept on the common balance, that is weighed through this spring balance. Then this is a, what it is? It is an electronic weighing machine. On this, it is a electronic weighing machine. Okay. With this also you can measure. Then this is a common balance, and then this is a weighing machine where you measure your weight. So children, the first one is spring balance, then the electronic machine, that is electronic balance, then the common balance which is used to measure anything, any objects. If you can see this third one, it can be seen with the grocers or with the vegetable vendors. They use this type of balance. Okay. Then you have a weighing machine on which you can stand and measure yourself. Okay. So children, these are the 4 types which you can see the various kinds of balance, that is spring balance, electronic balance, common balance, and the weighing machine. So with this children, we finish our today's session of measurement chapter 7. Today what we learn children? We learn weight, that is grams and kilograms. Now children, 1 kg is how many grams? 1000 gram. And 250 is how much grams? That is 250 gram is how many kilogram? Quarter kilograms. And 500 grams is 500 kilogram is, yes children, tell me. If we take half kilogram, it will be 500 grams. Then 3/4 will be 750 grams. 1 kg is 1000. 500 half kg is 500 grams and a quarter is 250 grams and 3/4 is 750 grams, and the short form of kilogram is written as kg and the short form of gram is written as g. So children, I hope you understood this lesson very well. What are the various balances? Spring balance, electronic balance, common balance and a weighing machine. Okay children, so with this we finish our today's session of measurement part 2. Okay, see you in the next session with a new topic. Till then, keep practicing and keep learning. Bye and see you soon.